What the hell? Alright, fuck that shit. Back again with another video. What is this package? Shit. Anyway, fuck it. Today, we're gonna be yapping about the biggest scam in the universe. Wait, let me play the game first. Alright, fuck this. Today we're gonna be talking about... It's not gonna be particularly ordered or anything. I'm just gonna yap about the biggest scam in the universe. First of all, Fuyo, it's Uncle Roger. Look at this shit. Oh my god, bro. Wait. Please. Wait, hold on. Fast forward factor, please. Fuck this. Fuyo, it's Uncle Roger. Oh my goodness. The food tasted like absolute shit. I mean, no. It wasn't shit. But it was overhyped to say the least. It was expensive as heck, to be fair. I mean, you expect that from buying food from like an internet celebrity shit or whatever it's called. Internet persona, popular online figure, whatever it is. You know the brand is going to be expensive. The food was mid. Okay, like... I mean, I guess it was technically the best fried rice in town. I guess, because I don't really know this town well. KL is an urban fucking shithole. There's fucking nothing here. So it was not that great. And this drink, this is an absolute genius business model, might I say. I don't know if Uncle Roger figured it out. Probably not. He probably has a bunch of advisor people, business advisors that suggested him to do this. It's very intelligent, but also very fucking shit at the same time. So basically you buy this drink for like what, 10 bucks, and you get this free cup. I mean, it's not that great quality, but you don't expect a good quality cup for 10 bucks, let's face it. And the drink was absolute ass cheeks. I got iced coffee, and oh my god, bro, that iced coffee was just like 3-in-1 Nescafe that was mixed with water, and then he served it to you in this cup, and then they sell it for 10 bucks. What an absolute scam. Like, Uncle Roger, I know you're always preaching about authentic Malaysian food. Like, at least fucking brew your coffee, mate. Like, Jesus Christ. Don't give me that Nescafe shit and selling it for 10 bucks. That shit's a scam. And then if you bring this cup back and get another drink, you get something like 2 bucks off of your drink. So, this is a genius business model because it kind of... What's the word for it? Kind of forces you to justify like the price of this drink. It's like, oh, I got this drink for 10 bucks, and if I subsequently continuously bring this cup back, I can get 2 bucks off of my other drink orders. I can't fucking speak. So it's an absolute fucking scam. It's genius in a way. It tries to make you think that it peer pressures you into buying more drinks because you're like, wow, I gotta make the most out of this free cup. But then it forces you to buy shit ass drinks just for a little bit of discount, and it's just a genius business model, might I say. Very intelligent. It's a fucking shit. It's a fucking shit drink though. It's like a one-time thing. I'm never going back to Uncle Roger's. That place sucks. Like I said, the fried rice was mid. You kind of expect that because it's halal, so there's no pork, so you don't get a lot of like that nice Chinese fragrant thing where they use like pork oil or whatever it is they use, like to bring out the aroma of the fried rice. So it was okay for like as far as halal fried rice goes. God, there's so much phlegm in my throat. What the fuck is going on? So would I recommend it? I guess if you're a multi-millionaire, sure, you can eat there. Alright, fuck. Wait, what am I doing? Check this first. Incredible gameplay. Anyway, so that's the one big scam that I want to talk about. Another scam I want to talk about is fucking college, dude. College is a big scam. I mean, everybody already knows that, but I want to yap about it. So college, they always have these fucking, like, compulsory... What the fuck is going on? They always have these compulsory, like, common modules that you're forced to take, even though it has absolutely zero relevance to what you want to do, zero relevance to the degree that you're taking. Do I want this? kind of regret buying that now. Yeah, it has absolutely zero relevance to the course that you're taking, but they force you to take it just to like pad out the runtime. It's like a YouTube video. They wanna get those mid-roll ads. So they have a bunch of worthless courses that they force you to take. It's like some of them are like, well, they're kind of a slog to get through, but they're at least like bearable, right? Like you have this fucking like anti-corruption course where you just fucking go through the online course telling you corruption is bad, don't do it, don't do it. You gotta have your moral compass, you gotta have integrity, don't do corruption. And it's like, okay. And at the end you're forced to make like a group presentation on like a corruption case study, like the FIFA corruption scandal or like the 1MDB scandal or some past case of corruption. It's like okay, yeah, sure. Corruption's bad, guys. No, don't do it. Don't do it. It's like, yeah, sure. It's like those things are kind of bearable, right? Because they're asynchronous courses where you just do your own thing online and they don't really give a shit as long as you do the online quizzes, the online lessons. You can get a passing grade for those. But then there are other fucking worthless common modules that are just like a hassle to get through, and it's just a complete waste of your time. One of these is this current course called Workplace Professional Skills, that we had to take, where we had to actually invite a guest speaker talking about like hiring trends in the company, and then it's like we have a great guest speaker. Like no disrespect to him, he was a great guest speaker, but like a lot of the points they're saying, it's like we already know them. It's like I don't know if I'm just being overly negative, but like every time I hear like the words guest speaker or seminar session, I always think, wow, what a fucking waste of time that is. Because most of the time, yeah, sometimes they share with you valuable insights, but most of the time they're just saying what you already know. And it's like you just want affirmations for it. It's like sometimes they would say something professional opinion on AI, and then some of them will be like, oh yes, AI is a tool that can disrupt, but it's also something that you can embrace because it helps with the workflow. And some companies out there are adopting AI. I'm like, oh gee, don't you think I already know that? It's like oh, the artistic implications of AI. It's like, oh yeah, it's kind of like makes you question if it's real art because it's not made by a human, but it saves time, so it doesn't stop anyone from. Okay, yeah, I already know those things. Like, thank you, dude. Your professional opinion is like fucking worthless to me because I also have my own opinion, and those opinions are like vastly aligned. We're gonna lose this fucking game. Rip this sloth. Yeah. So that's a lot of my opinions, and like this workplace professional skills. Like, yeah, they're saying the same hiring trends. Like, oh, you gotta have a professional looking resume. You gotta have this and that. And it's like, okay, we kind of already know these things, and we lost. Rip sloth. So it's like, yeah, it's a waste of time. For one, you have to actually email a bunch of like companies and ask them to have a guest speaker, and then like two, after you conduct your seminar session, you have to make a presentation on what you learned from the guest speaker. So it's like this unnecessary waste of time, and it's not just you, there are multiple groups. So like basically every week you're forced to sit through this seminar session, and the lecturer in charge of this module is an absolute piece of shit, by the way. He's always like, oh no no, when I'm talking you better close your laptop, you better look away from your phones. And I always hate these kind of lecturers because it's like, look man, this module, it's a common module, it's really not that important. And like I understand if you want students to be respectful of you when you're talking, to like pay attention, but if it's something that I don't deem important enough to pay attention to, I'd rather open my laptop and do my other assignments that actually matter to my career, actually have like somewhat important implications, rather than fucking workplace professional skills. But no, I guess this lecture is like, I'm talking, you be respectful. So yeah. So it's like in his class, you're not allowed to do any work. So it's like, okay, um, fuck me. I guess I just fucking pretend to listen like I care. And I respect lecturers who know that their class is worthless and allow you to do other works during their class, because they know it's like, we know you don't really want to be here. Like, I'm just here to get paid. And Yeah, I allow you to do other work. So yeah, so we have this one other worthless class where it's like just lectures and like writing an essay has nothing to do with my course whatsoever. And the lecturer is like, you can do your other work, you can talk in class, but make sure that it doesn't disrupt my class. And it's like, that's respectable at least. Like you're allowed to talk to others as long as you don't make too much of a noise. So like that's fine. I guess what I'm trying to say is the biggest scam in the world are modules that one don't contribute anything to your course. Like you paid college to learn absolutely fucking nothing. And two, lecturers who are absolutely unqualified for jack shit, but they're still getting paid to teach you shit. And I think a lot of people can testify this. It's like really fucking just the bane of my existence. It's just lecturers and teachers who absolutely know nothing about what the fuck they're talking about. Like I'm talking about like a student, like the smartest kid in school would be smarter than this teacher who had like a college degree and like went through years and years of like what you call it, like education training or whatever the Ministry of Education forces them to do. I replaced the egg with a chili. That's intelligent. I'm gonna lose this game as well. I have not been paying attention. I'm just yapping. Yeah, so it's like lecturers and teachers who have absolutely no qualifications, but for some reason, I don't know why, if the school is smoking crack or if they just have like the school by the balls, they're chummy with like the principal or the CEO or something like that. But like they have absolutely no qualifications. They absolutely deserve to get fired, but for some reason they have not gotten fired yet, and I have no idea why that is. Absolutely no idea why. Like this one physics teacher in my secondary school, she's always like, whenever we ask her questions, she's always like, huh, well, let me refer to this other teacher and then I'll get back to you. So it's like she knows nothing herself. She always has to like refer to the opinions of other teachers or like look at the answers at the back of the exercise book, and then she like regurgitates out the answer for you, and she has absolutely no fucking clue what she's talking about. She's an absolute parasite to the school. She's a waste of money. I have no idea why the fuck they have not fired her yet. I mean, they could have fired her now. Like it's been years, but I don't know. She was an absolute dickhead, and she was one of those power tripping teachers that are like, "You need me, I don't need you, so you better respect me because I am the adult here." So she's one of those power tripping lecturers that like have no respect for the students. So why should the students respect her? But it's unfortunate. And then more recently in college, we have this one fucking lecturer who I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I feel like he thinks that he's a lot smarter than he actually is. But he's also in charge of workplace professional skills, by the way, the module I just yapped about. And then what he says is like, something like he was giving like this class exercise on communication. So we were like, one of us was asked to look at like a piece of paper with a sentence on it, and it was like a tongue twister, crazy mind fucking sentence. Like, I know that you're not crazy, but I know that certainly that I am crazy, or it was some geeky ass thing like that where it's like repeating the words crazy, you, not me, I. So it's like try to fuck up your brain and like distort the message. And what you're supposed to do is one person looks at that message, they try to memorize it, and they pass it on to the next person, and then they memorize it and they pass it on and so on and so forth. So like at the end of the day, you're supposed to see like how close you got the final sentence to the original sentence. And obviously, no shit, the sentence was gonna be fucking fucked up because for one, it was a tongue twister, mind fucking sentence to begin with, and then for two, a lot of these people aren't really good at English, so like, I mean, that's already a huge handicap right there. Yeah, so that's already a huge handicap right there. But so like he was teaching workplace professional skills, so he was saying like, oh, here are some tips for passing on effectively passing on messages. Like number one, you gotta write down the message because if it's written down, you can translate the message better verbal than if it is delivered verbally. I cannot fucking speak. You know what I mean? If you write down a message, it would be translated better than if it was written. What the fuck am I saying? If you write down a message, it will be more effective than saying it because it's written in black and white and you have something to refer to. Okay, everybody already fucking knows this. So that's how you know this class is fucking worthless. You're paying for a college degree and you come here so that they can tell you, hey guys, it's better to write things down. So like, okay, yeah, so I wrote down the message and then I passed it on to the next person. And then he immediately called me out. He was like, hey, what are you doing? No cheating. I was like, what? What? You just said that it was an important thing to write down messages. And I guess I wasn't paying attention enough to the rules, but I think he was saying something like, you can write it down yourself, but when you tell it to the other person, you can't show them what you've written. You have to verbally say out what you've written. I think it was some geeky ass rule like that I have not been paying attention to. But it's like, okay, this will never happen in a real workplace situation, but whatever. So after we're done with the exercise, no shit. The message is all distorted, like no one fucking got anything right. But like he was trying to give us like a long spiel about like, is it more important to deliver the sentence exactly, or is it more important to deliver the essence of the message? So that's what a lot of you people didn't get. And I was like, okay, well, but isn't the point of the game to get the sentence as close to the original as possible? Like, sure, in real life, in a real scenario, you would say the essence of the message rather than regurgitate the sentence word for word. But like the point of the game was to get the sentence as close as possible, was it not? So like, what's the point of me telling the essence of the sentence if I need the exact wording of the sentence? So like, he's contradicting himself there. Like, this game is just not a good activity at all for college students, mind you. This is like a fucking, like a kindergarten game that you can play on like the playground. It is fucking worthless. But yeah, so that's the essence of that class. And he was like trying to give, he's acting like so pompous and smart, like it's a gotcha moment. Like, ha, like, do you listen with your brain or do you listen with your mind? It's like, what the fuck are you yapping about? What the fuck are you yapping about? He was acting like so smart, like, no. It's like, there's something wrong with you if you listen with your brain. You listen with your mind. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't fucking get it, dude. Yeah, so this guy's an absolute dickbag. Absolutely no qualifications ever. I don't know why I froze this shit. Yeah. So, this college is an absolute fucking scam. And then we all... You know what? I'm just gonna yap about my college lecturers. They're not even professors. Well, I suppose this next one, he has like a doctor title in his name, but he's an absolute bitch as well. So he teaches this other module called what's it called again? It was like entrepreneurship. There were two modules that he taught. One is entrepreneurship, and the other one was innovation processes. It's just a continuation of entrepreneurship. Fuck this guy, we don't need him. So like, what you're supposed to do is like propose a business model, and then in the next module, which is innovation process, you're supposed to actually expand on that idea. So the first module, entrepreneurship, you're just supposed to propose the business model, and then the second one, you're supposed to like make a prototype, like make it more refined, like it's more tangible. And it was absolutely fucking a nightmare because this lecturer, he thinks he's a doctor, he's so fucking cool, he has all the qualifications in the world. But he doesn't know jack shit what he's talking about, truth be told. And the contents of the lecture itself were quite shit. Like, it was just these PowerPoint slides saying like, oh, in this business module, this is how business works. You have to get feedback from the client so that you know what the demand is, and then the supply you have to find, like, it's just like surface level information, right? It's just telling you like, yes, in theory, this is how a business works. But it provides absolutely zero guidance on how to actually, make a successful startup and like anything related to business. It's just like all talk and nothing else. Did I lose or win? I lost. Incredible. This is a terrible fucking video. So it's like all talk and like, it's basically no substance, this module. It's completely fucking worthless. And this lecturer, he always acts like a power tripping guy. He's like, oh, the requirements of this module is so forth and so forth and so forth. And then next week the requirements will be different because everything he says he doesn't recall. He doesn't refer to like the written guidelines. He just says whatever the fuck he wants to say. So it's like, students, you gotta hand me this in, and then next week he's gonna be like, no, 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 you have to hand this in. So like, justifiably so, understandably, a lot of people get pissed at him because it's like, well, the requirements keep fucking changing. So it's like, what the fuck do you want us to do? And like some guy turned on his mic on the online lecture and he asked like, sir, can we just have like a black and white written statement on what this assignment requires us to do? And then he's like, no, 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 it's all in the recording. You just check back in the recording. And it's like, okay, but everything you say in the recording is like, there's always discrepancies. Nothing is consistent. And so he's always like, no, 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 don't argue with me. What the fuck? We just want it to be written in black and white so that we know what it... No, 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 don't argue with me. Okay, what a fuckface. Don't argue with me. So justifiably, a lot of people got pissed, and I'm pretty sure he got fired because a lot of people submitted complaints to like the student services or whatever it's called, like the academic board or whatever it is, and he got fired because he, for one, he had absolutely no qualifications. Everything he just yaps about is like how you need to get the APA referencing right. You gotta have the APA referencing right. You know, you gotta have italicized fonts, and then like the full stop here and a comma there. That's all he would ever care about is APA referencing. That's like his one shtick as a lecturer. It's like I care a lot about APA referencing. It's like, okay, sure. Instead of actually delivering anything useful. So yeah, that was a fucking waste of time as well. Absolutely no idea why. So it's like, I don't know, man. College is such a waste of money. It was like when they gave you like the orientation, like the school tour, they had like a tour guide bringing you around the college. Like, oh yes, our college is one of the top in the country. It has this rating from this I don't know what you call it, like a forum. Like it has been widely recognized as one of the top things in the country, and like we have this award, and like we are like the most advanced tech center ever. We have all these computers that like this Dell Alienware, like the latest in technology. We have VR, AR. They say all the nice things to glaze the college, of course, because they want your money. And then the moment you get in, and it's like, okay, it's all talk. There's absolutely zero substance to this shit. And then you realize that you have fallen into the trap. Eh. Yeah, that's pretty much where it ends. I really wanted to yap about other topics, but maybe we can save that for another day. I'm kind of tired about yapping about college. Nobody's gonna watch this video anyway. Like, but let's be fair. I'm making these videos for my own, and absolutely no one has. For one, no one watched this video. For two, no one watched this far into the video unless you're absolutely fucking crazy. Shout out, crazy people. But let's just finish this fucking game and like end the video. I wanted to talk about like other things that are being scams. The biggest scam in the universe. I don't know why this guy still exists. Yeah, like Shopee. You know what? There's still time. Maybe I can yap a bit about Shopee. Shopee is just like the best platform ever. I remember watching a documentary about Shopee, and it said something like about the downfall of Shopee and how it's losing money. And I can't understand why. It's like there's so many vouchers and like coins and all the good stuff. It's like I know like a lot of people say like, oh, Shopee is a scam. They give you these these vouchers and like cashbacks and like all these things. But like it's a scam because it forces you to make impulse buys, and it's like that's not really that great. It forces you to make impulse buys, and it's not that great. It's like, yeah, that's fair. That's like a fair view to come to a conclusion to come to. But it's like I only buy things when there is a good deal. So it's like if there's something that's like $100 perhaps, and like I can get like a $40 discount, then I'll buy it. And it's just, you know what? Fuck it. Let's play one more game. I'm gonna yap about this Shopee thing. This is gonna be an hour-long video. Let's go. So I'm gonna. Oops. So I am fucking addicted to model kits. Do I need to charge my laptop? Why is it lagging? Fuck it, I'm charging my laptop. Fuck it, let me lean forward and get this thing from my desk. Look at this shit. Oh my god, it's Ultraman Suit 7.5 action. Ultra 7, oh my god, from the acclaimed Netflix series. So I bought that from a physical store. Like I went out with a bunch of friends, and like I was kind of peer pressured into buying it because it was so fucking cool. I was like, holy shit. Ultraman Suit 7.5 action. Oh my god. I don't even think that's the proper name for it. Ultraman Suit version 7.5. Yeah, that's probably it. There's like a version in there. But yeah, it was so fucking cool and I bought it. And like I knew it was an absolute terrible deal. I mean, it wasn't a terrible deal. Like the price was reasonable, but like I knew that if I bought it on Shopee, it would absolutely be cheaper. And lo and behold, yeah, if you buy it on Shopee, you could get like probably like half price off with like the crazy ass vouchers that are available. So like I learned my lesson. I never went back to that physical store to buy anything. So I went to Shopee and bought this. Oh my god, Ultraman Tiga Suto Sky Type Action. Incredible. And it was like, I think the original market price for these two should be about the same in like Japanese yen. But like I got that for like 30-40 bucks cheaper because Shopee's just so good. It's so good for buying things. And that's where the addiction of model kits started. Because I then bought 3 more model kits, of which I have not assembled yet. They're just sitting in the back line. In like the closet. Fuck it, I'll bring it out right now. Holy fuck. You have the Ultraman Zero SC version. You have Ultraman Ace. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ultraman Jack, the big boy. He's jacked. So yeah. Maybe there's some merit to the Shopee thing where people say like it's a scam. It forces you to make impulse purchases. Yeah, I probably would never have purchased those if they weren't at a good deal. But at the same time, they were at like such a criminally good deal that I have no idea how Shopee makes money out of that. Like it was like a criminally good deal. Like criminally good. Like it's absolutely insanely good deal. So it's like, yeah, for one, it did force me to waste money that I otherwise would not have wasted. But for two, how the fuck does Shopee make money? Like, it's such a good deal that I had to buy it. I don't know how Shopee makes money. And I know, like, not everyone is as... What's the word? It's not stingy, I guess. Thrifty is the word that I would use. I don't know what the word is. Not everyone is, like, as diligent in saving money as me. Like, some of them just, like, buy shit without even caring about the vouchers and cashbacks and, like, the coins and whatnot. But, like, for those that do, man, Shopee is losing a lot of money. And I have watched a documentary on why Shopee is like slowly fall, like the downfall of Shopee. And like I have noticed it, like Shopee is giving less and less coins, and like the vouchers are slightly worse than they used to be, which makes sense. So yeah, Shopee. I guess it's a scam for both parties because for one, it wastes my money and wastes their money. You know what? Fuck it. Let's level up now. And fuck this guy. Okay, fuck this guy as well. Do I want level 3? I guess I do. I didn't have a choice. Yeah. Another thing is like, fuck it. Look at this shit. This shit is so cool. Look at this crazy good ass design. Oh my god. Kaiju number 8 hype. So it's like the company that was the official company on their company website. They were selling that for $80 US, $80 US for one shirt. And I don't even know if that includes free shipping. I think you need to buy like 2 or 3 shirts to get free shipping. So it's like, holy fuck, I'm never gonna buy that. But then I checked Shopee, and for whatever reason, it's the same official company, but they have like a Shopee listing, and they were selling it for 50 ringgit. That's like 12 USD. On their official company website, it's 80 USD. But on Shopee, for whatever reason, they sell it for 12 USD. Which is just, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know if they made like a mistake in calculating, or like if they're just that generous to like the Malaysian community. Like, oh my god, we know that Malaysians can't afford an $80 shirt, so we give it to them for 50 ringgit instead. It's like, I mean, this is not really more so as like a Shopee scam. More so, this company's like, I don't want to say negligence, but like this company's, let's just say, interesting business decision to like list it for 50 ringgit, 12 US dollars. Was that like $68 cheaper than the original price? I have no idea what they were thinking. So after I bought 3 of those shirts, not the same shirt, but like 3 shirts from that same company, and they were all 50 ringgit. And after my using my Shopee vouchers, they were 30 ringgit. Oh my god, that's like $7 US per shirt. Imagine, from $80 US, it turned into $7 per shirt. Shopee is incredible. It's not a scam. Leviathan sucks now, but I don't care. I want it in my life. So it's like, yeah, Shopee, absolutely brilliant. Brilliant website. Love that shit. You can get like 4 model kits from Shopee. And 3 shirts at insane prices. Shout out Shopee, my favorite website. If Shopee went to school and I went to school, we'd sit at the same lunch table. I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to yap about, honestly. Like the biggest scam in the world. It's just number 1, college. That was not number 1, that was number 2. Number 1 was Uncle Roger. Fuck this guy. This drink sucks. To be fair, coffee sucks everywhere in Malaysia, apart from that one place. Finally. Maybe I just do this now. That I sell you. Ha ha ha. Wait, let me pay attention to the game. Not gonna roll now. But yeah. Number 1 biggest scam, Uncle Roger. Number 2 biggest scam, college teachers, anyone who's unqualified for the job, or just random ass modules that are meant to pad out the time. Number 3, Shopee, because it's a scam for both parties. They lose money and I lose money. Incredible. Fucking nothing. Please. Please. Okay. That's not even that good, but I'll take it. So yeah, that pretty much encompasses all the scams that I wanted to talk about. I also have a bunch of ideas on the back burner that I wanted to talk about, that I wanted to yap about, but like, I just haven't been feeling the mood. That usually just pertains to me being mopey about not being close to my crush. Yes, I'm still on that arc, if anyone cares. Like, things have gotten a little bit better, I guess, with my relationship with her. We have been talking more than ever before. That's great. I don't want to detach it from my back because it has this weird ass like ball keychain clasp thing, clasp, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm absolutely scared to break. But like, holy shit, she gave this to me. Mount Fuji plush. She went to Japan and she gave it to me. Oh my god, bro. Match made in heaven. It's my most valuable possession now. Because it's the one thing that she has given to me. Probably will be the only thing ever. Because I don't think she likes me that way, but it's something, I guess. Yeah. Woo. Oh. I don't know. Yeah, I wanted to make videos more consistently, even though nobody watches them. I just want to make them for my own entertainment, but it's kind of hard to find the energy to do so because I don't know. I haven't really been feeling good. Like, every night is a somewhat sleepless night for me because I lay awake at night thinking about her. Maybe it's gone to the point where it's like maybe too obsessive, but like I don't know. Fuck it. What the hell? What the hell? Yeah. There's also a couple of other things I want to yap about, but maybe now's not the necessary time. Not the necessary time. Now is not necessarily the correct time. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Whatever. Let's just roll. Nothing. Fantastic. Yeah, there were a couple of things I want to yap about. Primarily, I wanted to yap about like how crazy my... Now that is crazy. I wanted to yap about like how crazy my father's time was in Canada. He went to Canada when he was younger, like very young, like 15 years old. He went overseas to like a boarding school in Canada, like some Catholic boarding school. And that was a crazy time. I'm sure as many of you guys would know. So like yeah, there are a couple of things that I want to yap about. Some funny stories, like some geeky ass stories. Like my mother is an absolute deadbeat, so I want to yap about that. Not trauma dump. It's like there are like some funny, crazy stories, and we've lost the game. Yeah, there are other crazy, funny stories I want to talk about, but I haven't been finding the mood to do so. That's another fantastic video. Very consistent video of not winning any games. Smash like. That's the end.